Welcome back everyone. Today we're working on something a little bit different. The Megane is finally back on the road, so it's given me the opportunity to catch up on a few other little jobs. So this is just a short one today, and as you can see, we're working on one of the Fiats. Now we've got a couple of bulbs that are out on the Fiat today. So the first one I'm doing here is a brake light bulb, which is not working. Quite a simple job on these. You've got two screws, which you've just seen me undo, with a crosshead screwdriver, and the whole unit lifts out, and you just unclip the cable, and that unit is free. You'll have to excuse the state of the bodywork behind the light. That is another job on my to-do list. So here we have the light unit free, and you'll see on the back there's a panel which has a clips around the edge, and then there's a gasket that fits between just to keep the water out. So with the back panel separated from the lens, we can now see the bulbs in the holders, and there's our brake light bulb, which once we remove, you just give it a push and a twist to remove it, and you'll see that bulb is all cloudy where it's blown. So we get our replacement bulb, found from one of our local high street motor parts suppliers. So simply remove the bulb from the packaging. So we'll take the bulb, we'll insert it back in the holder. There we go. Just push that in and twist. And now that's ready to go back into the lens. Again, just taking care when we put that back in that the gasket's seated correctly, because like I say, we don't want to get water in there. Water and electricity do not mix well. And once located properly, we just push that in and the clips will lock back in place. So we put the light back in first, remembering to put the multi-plug connector back in. It's just a single plug, so can't possibly get it the wrong way or anything. So, and then on the outer edge of the light at the back, you've got two little pins that slot into holes, and then it's just a case of fastening the two screws back up. So screws have actually got a hex bolt fitting as well, so you could do this with a screwdriver or with a socket, but for the amount of torque that you're putting on there, a screwdriver's fine. Obviously you don't want to be over tightening it and cracking the plastic surround on the light anyway. So that's the easy part out of the way. We've also got a daytime running light which is gone. So the daytime running light on these is actually a combined side light and daytime running light, or DRL as they're often known. So because one's gone, we'd actually switched it off in the menu, so we're just going to reactivate that DRL. And here we can see we've got one that's perfectly functional. And over to the other side, excusing the horrendous lack appeal, we've got another one that's not functioning. So you'll note here I've already put the steering on full lock to the near side. This is to expose the inspection panel inside the wheel arch liner. So you're removing that panel. We then have a rubber cap that goes at the back of the light unit itself. Now I've been trying to get my fingers in to release the bulb, and it seems to be stuck in place, so I've actually resorted to a narrow set of pliers here just to undo the clip at the back. So here we are, we've got a fully glass bulb here. Now these are actually listed as a brake and tail light, but I assure you it is the correct bulb. And just like a lot of tail lights, it's a dual filament, so obviously one does the side light aspect and the other one does the DRL. So all that happens is your side light is a little bit dimmer, because obviously they would normally be illuminated at night. Your DRL is much brighter, and that's so it can still be visible in daylight. Now I did struggle quite a bit with this, and some people actually do take the wheel off. I have actually jacked the car just to take the load off to give me a little bit more space in the wheel arch, But as I say, some people actually do remove the front wheel and the wheel arch liner itself. So there we can see the functional bulb. So now it's just a case of pushing it back in and twisting it into its location, and putting the rubber cap and the inspection plate back over the top. So as I say, quite a fiddly job, especially if you've got larger hands. So apologies for the camera work there, but there really isn't a lot of space to get in. If you've enjoyed this, do consider subscribing, and click on the link here to see more Fiat 500 content if that's your sort of thing. Thank you very much. Bye for now.